Save Me by XXXTentacion is not just another song on 17, it's a song that's monumental to change and to understanding who you are. What am I talking about? Well, this song is one of those songs that's easily overlooked on 17. You look at 17, you see Jocelyn Flores and you see F Love with Trippie Redd. But you don't always go to this song. This is not the go-to song for most listeners on that album. Looking at the streams on 17, you can see that Save Me has one of the least streamed songs on the album. So why am I talking about it? Well, this song, if we actually look at the lyrics, says some really interesting things, and I'm going to get into it in 1 minute before I explain to you the history of this song. This song started off as being just another song by X. Here is X previewing it in his car, and he posted this on Twitter, which he later deleted. I've never seen this clip before, but this is X listening to it in the car. Unfortunately, I will be unable to play the sound of the video. If you do want the sound for the video, please join my Discord. It's in the link below in the description, and you can download it there and as well as listen and communicate with me and other people who love X just as much as you do. And he previewed this on Snapchat as well as on this tweet and released it in his album 17, which was released on August 25th, 2017. Now let's start off with the lyrics. The introduction to the song saying, "Up there, who do I have? Heaven and hell, my friend. I won't shed a tear. Let them see me in pain again." Up there, what is he referring to? He's referring to up there in the sky. Let's say after this life, who is out there for you? Who is out there making decisions, backing your side and being there for you? He's trying to examine in his own personal life, even on this earthly spectrum, who is here for him, and outside of this earthly spectrum, what kind of gods are there for him? Who is there looking out for him? Him saying, who do I have? Who does he have who he can lean on? Who can save him from himself? Who can save him from his negative thoughts? Who can save him and help him become better? Who does he have in his life? It's hard because in life we walk through life and we may feel so alone at times. We may feel like people don't understand us, that our thoughts are not coherently bounded together with everybody else, that everything we think does not line up with how life should be. And yes, it's okay to feel like that. It's okay to feel like that. And I really highly recommend for you to feel like that too, because it lets you see what you don't want in your life. When you see negative things, when you see things that aren't perfectly aligned with what you want, you know what you don't want. It shows you clearly. Instead of somebody asking you, what do you want? You know what you don't want. And why does this matter? This matters because if somebody asks you, hey, yo, what do you want to be when you grow up? Where do you want to work when you grow up? And you don't know where you want to work, it's okay, but at least if you have some idea of where you do not want to work, it'll help you align your vision a little bit better. I know it's not all concrete. I know it's not just a straight road to get to your destination, my friend. There's gonna be a lot of weaves, there's gonna be ups, there's gonna be downs, but you first have to see who is there for you, who is on your side, and you have to start asking questions to narrow your answer. You will find your answer in due time if you start by asking simple questions to get down to that answer. Him saying, heaven and hell, my friend, I won't shed a tear. Let them see me in pain again. X is done trying to have everyone understand him. He's okay with being different. He's going to be different. He's going to be himself in this life. Although not everyone is going to understand him, he is okay with that, and he is content with just being himself and growing in himself. If he's to cry, who's there to tell him that he's not going to cry? If he feels pain, who is going to be there to tell him that he can't feel pain? He can be in any type of state that he wants. Right now, he wants to be in that state. He knows that he needs to go through these emotions instead of letting them build up. He has to let them out in some type of way. He has to transmute them in some type of way into other emotions, and he will eventually get to that. But right now, he just wants to feel exactly what is going on in his life. The verse starts with, hello, from the dark side in. Does anybody here want to be my friend? X talks a lot about this on this album, saying that he's on some dark side. He's looking for some friend, looking for someone to help him out and help him grow out from himself. As well as on Orlando, he says, I'm the only one stressed. I'm the only one tired of having fake friends. This is a constant thing that X is going through, that people don't understand him and they're struggling to understand him. He's also struggling to understand his own self. He's trying to understand why people won't be his friend and why he's on the dark side and why is life going the way that it is. Why is he caught up with all these trials in court? Why is he caught up with people flaking on him in moments when he needs them to be there? Why doesn't life go as smoothly? And I know X ended up figuring it out, and if he was here, he would second this, that the reason why all these things happened to him was to allow him to push forward, that if he never went through that negative, he never felt anything out of place, he would have never done anything to change it. He had to go through all of these moments, all of these negative moments, as hard as it is to hear. He had to go through in order to get himself to a better place where he knows that he is more secure and he is okay. I know it did not work out for X because he's no longer here, but it's these moments and these trials that you walk through that allow you to grow and allow you to become better. So you in your life, for anyone who's going through a tough time and you feel like nobody understands you, or you feel like it's not enough for everything that you're putting into the situation, you have to remember that you are going to make it through it. And when you make it through it, you're going to look back and see how much you have grown from that situation, how much you never gave up. You never allowed anything to hold you back. You allowed it to continue to push yourself forward and get you to the promised land that you always knew you were going to get to. Further in the verse, X saying, want it all to end. Tell me when is it all gonna end? Voices in my head telling me I'm gonna end up dead. That was also another common thing that X liked talking about that he's not going to make it past the age of X. He's not going to make it past the age of 20. We know he wouldn't make it past the age of 20, but here he's just saying that there's voices in his head telling him he's not on the right path. He's not going down the right way in his own life. And yes, he may have been feeling like this at this time, but as I previously mentioned, he knew he was going to get through it in some way or another, as later in his life, he had his blue hair phase. After he dropped this album, he slowly started transitioning, going into metamorphosis, and he had his blue hair phase, where we saw a lot of evolution through the Helping Hand Challenge, as well as just being more present in life, smiling, enjoying, and curating amazing music to his fans. Now the song finishes off with, so save me before I fall. So save me, I don't want to go alone. X here is alluding to mercy, and he wants to reconcile the wrongs in his life before he dies. He wants to continue growing, and he wants to fix whatever is going on wrong in his life. One of the big things that I understand from this, him saying that before I fall, save me before I fall, before I die, keep saving me. You have to save yourself. There's nobody out there who is going to come save you. No God, no deity, no manifestation is going to come save you. It's all going to work out when you start stepping up for yourself and saving yourself. It all starts internally, and that internal change will make an external impact. Manifestation, praying to God, being in tune with the universe. It all starts internally. It all starts from you doing something to change that. So anything that you want in your life, it all starts with you. Stop complaining that, hey, yo, the world is not in my favor. You are not in your favor, my guy. Get back in your playing field. Get back into changing yourself into who you want to be. And start by saving you. Save me, save you. It starts with you, my guys. So if you really enjoyed the message I've been saying today, please make sure to subscribe to this channel. I make a lot of videos like this on this channel. You can watch a bunch of them. That will also help you put you in a similar mindset to help you get into doing what you have to do today. I make a lot of videos about hip-hop, spirituality, X. I love talking about it so much. So if you love listening to it, make sure to leave a like on this video. It shows more people the video, and that helps me grow so much faster. So I love you guys. Thank you so much. Make sure to watch this video if you really like this video. I love you. Thank you. Take care.